Hi YouTube, this is Joe from the Northeastern Native Plant Digest, bringing you another video that you can use to help improve our environment 1 yard at a time. So, almost into the middle of May now, and hadn't done an outside video for a while, so I thought today I would bring you a video and just show you kind of what's going on in the native garden, which is a work in progress. Got a lot of weeds, but a lot of good plants too. So there's a little mayapple. Got a little, sorry about that. Nice little pretty mayapple. Once we get a little fruit on it, some say it's edible. Some say it's poison. So there's that. Got those ones over there too. Got some phlox divaricata. They're in bloom. Now, it's not 100% native. As you can see, there's a azalea back there. This is a blue muffin viburnum. I think it's a dentatum. And I got another native viburnum over here. And I just transplanted them last year, so hopefully they'll kind of fill in this area. But looking good there. I got a native flame azalea over here. It's in bloom. These smell really good. You know, native azaleas, one of the benefits of them are that they have fragrant blossoms, unlike the Asian varieties. These are a deciduous azalea, so they will lose their leaves in the fall. I got a 9-bark here. I planted these last year from seed. These are purple coneflower. Whole little bed there going on. Really what I want to do is convert this whole area, this whole backyard, to a native woodland garden. And, you know, it's kind of stubborn, the grass. Trying to get it all killed. This is one of my favorite shrubs here. It's a little spice bush, Lindera benzoin, host of the spice bush swallowtail. So I'm hoping this year it'll start taking off. This will be its 3rd full year, so it should start to be pretty well established here by now. And last year I bought a bunch of Christmas ferns. I got some native asters. Let's take a walk here. Got another flame azalea here. This one doesn't have any blooms this year. I planted these kind of late last year, so they probably won't bloom. I did get a little beech tree. So, Fagus grandifolia. He's looking a little worse for the wear. I don't know what's going on with him, but his leaves, he's got some browning of the leaves. Just leafed out here recently, so I hope he survives. I really love beech trees. It's an important tree in the environment. This is another little plant I planted. This is eastern hemlock. You know, they're struggling right now with I think it's the hoary adelgid. I think that's how it's pronounced. An invasive pest, so we'll see how these do. Let's keep walking. Over here I got some blueberries. So I planted a bunch of these, and they seem to be doing okay. Got a, over here is the hazelnut. And he's doing okay. Back here I got some, let's go over here first. Here's the white oak that I planted last year. I love that. It's beautiful. Oak trees are probably the most important tree we could be planting in our environment. Cut down all those Norway maples and pear trees. Plant these instead. These are beautiful plants. I love that. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. I mean, people try to discourage you, from planting these because they say it takes so long for them to grow and all that, but I'm enjoying this plant right now, and it's only about 3 feet high, so, I would highly recommend planting them. They're great. Got some Joe Pye weed coming in here, another great native perennial. Let's see what we got going over here. Got a musclewood tree in here. small little mussel tree. Another flame azalea there, some more blueberries. This is Sorbus americana, mountain ash. I love mountain ash. It's a great bird. It's a great berry tree, and a lot of different birds will eat those as a source of food in the winter. But they have beautiful foliage. It's not a true ash, so it's not susceptible to the emerald ash borer. It's ash in name only. And here I got Prunus americana. These are American plums. I planted these last year. They've probably doubled in size. There's my little path. So I want this to fill into my little lady over there. Another Asian azalea, but hey, nobody's perfect. Got some wild strawberries coming in. This is a great ground cover. Phlox, some more ferns, a couple non-native hydrangeas. That's okay. I have some oak leaf and some smooth leaf up front. This is an Indian coral berry. This is another beautiful shrub that gets berries on it. Another flame azalea. There's a Jacob's ladder, variegated form. This is some green and gold coming in. It's a nice, another native ground cover that you can use. Sensitive fern over there, which I want to fill in, along with all the violets. This is some native Pachysandra. Pachysandra, I think it's Pennsylvanica. This is bayberry, female bayberry. I love bayberries. Another struggling hybrid grandifolia rhododendron. There's a little oak leaf. Just transplanted it last year, so this will be its first year here. So it's, it looks like it's kind of struggling. There I've got a black chokeberry, a little sucker that I planted here. Another male. This is a male bayberry because they are dioecious. You need a male and a female to get those beautiful berries. Actually, this one's got flowers on it. I don't think I've ever seen the flowers of a bayberry. Look at that. Isn't that great? I love that. Another azalea. Some more sensitive fern. This is another great plant, which is a sedge. Jack in the pulpit. I've got some bigger ones up front. I'll show you those. Here's one that's been struggling. I've never had luck with these. This is mountain laurel. And this poor plant, I've tried these over and over and over again in different spots, and I never have any luck with them. I don't know, I just haven't found the right spot, but one day, I'm going to keep trying, and one day, I will find the right spot. Here's another green and gold. It's got a little bud on it. Some fungi. There's an inkberry that I did the video on in the winter. Got some ostrich ferns, which, I'm hoping they do take over. I know they can be aggressive, but it's okay. There's a choke cherry. No, not a choke cherry. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a choke cherry. I was getting confused with chokeberry. This is cherry, a member of the cherry family. Cherries are another really important tree that you can plant in the environment for pollinators. There's low-growth sumac. This one has buds on it, some blooms. I can smell the flowers. Now here's my American bittersweet growing up this vine there. I got a male, 3 females. Okay, so this is a Carolina silverbells tree. Just planted this last year. There's another shot of my lady. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and I'll go for a walk and show you some of the other stuff I've got going. But this is kind of an overview. I have some other stuff back here: river birch, some Cerces canadensis, redbud, American redbud, some Virginia sweet spire going on. So let me pause this and we'll take a walk. Okay, I'm back. So this is a little dry riverbed I put in to help take water away from the house. And not everything's native here either. Mainly the hostas and then the yarrow. But I do have some goldenrod growing in here and some asters. Over here I've got a woodland phlox that I got by the side of the road with permission. I got some Joe Pyeweed here. One of my favorite plants. It's looking really pretty. I got some Sedum tarnatum, native sedum. And you can see the little bees. That's the great thing about native plants, man. There's a lot of activity. You probably can't see them, but there's all kinds of little pollinators. Native bees. Stuff like that. This is my Carolina silverbells. Or not Carolina silverbells, I'm sorry, Carolina allspice. Wow, it's got a strong smell. Look at the flowers on that. This is a pretty plant. I love this plant. Lonicera sempervirens, major wheeler. This is a honeysuckle. It's another great native plant. I get hummingbirds on this every year. Some more Joe Pyeweed, some obedient plant right there. One of the most important plants in my garden. It's coming up in a number of spots. I put seeds there, but this is swamp milkweed. I got some coming in there, some back there. I had quite a few monarchs last year. Not all of them hatched, but those that did, helped the population, and it was great to see. It's exciting. Some more milkweed coming in down there. I'm just letting her milkweed grow here. This is an elderberry. I think this is cultivar Adams. And to get better berry sets, planted a Johns here. I think this is cultivar Johns, so I got two elderberries here side by side. I got some Indian grass coming in. Got some more Virginia sweet spire and some violets. Some more black chokeberry. Another Virginia sweet spire. Some phlox still in bloom. Some little blue stem. It says bearberry, Archostaphus uva ursi, I think that is, for ground cover. This is Viburnum trilobum, I believe. I think. I could be wrong on that. It's a maple leaf viburnum. This is a native viburnum. It's the best it's done this year. Here is some native phlox that I grew from seed. These are the native variety. These are not cultivar that you see in the garden centers. This is the straight species, which is the host of the Carner blue butterfly. These are very important to plant, and they also help improve the soil by putting nitrogen in. This is hyssop, another lupine, some more phlox, some more hyssop, monarda or bee balm. Got a lot of liatris coming in and some black-eyed Susans. Here's a plant I'm excited about. You can't really see it. I just planted this. This is lead plant. This is another plant that fixes the soil, fixes nitrogen in the soil. This is a very hardy plant. Gets a deep taproot. This plant can live for decades. And it has a really pretty bloom on it. You can Google it. It almost reminds me of a butterfly bush, only it's not invasive like a butterfly bush. Coreopsis. So here's my front bed coming around the front here. Here is my service berry. Melanchier canadensis or something like that. One of those. Autumn blaze, I think. It's beautiful. Just got done flowering. This is all purple coneflower. Not purple coneflower, black-eyed Susans, liatris, butterfly weed, and violets. And some asters and some native wild strawberries again. Got some penstemon. More phlox coming around the front here. I like those. Those are pretty. Got some native columbine there. Just about ready to bloom, and I sowed some seeds, and I have some babies coming up this year too. So that's exciting. So here's one of my favorites that I planted last year, and it's really doing good. I got 3 of them. This is our native burning bush. I think it's Euonymus altrapurpura, or something like that. They're Americana, but it's also called strawberry bush. It's a beautiful native burning bush. We should be planting these instead of the invasive Asian burning bushes. And they get beautiful berries on them. Way, way more showy than the Asian variety, in my opinion. Tiarella. These are spreading. This is my oak leaf hydrangea. It's taking off here. Some more Tiarella. Tiarella's mix really pretty with the phlox. More phlox back there. A little Alberta spruce got on sale. Some more green and gold. Hostas, I know. Bugbane coming over here. Got some cinnamon ferns. A lot of euchera. I'm iffy on euchera. They're not that reliable. More green and gold. Dwarf goat's beard. Some native wild. I forget. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, some more euchera. Some native ferns. These are bellflowers. You can see a little flower down there. Now here's some big Joe Pye weed. See the little cups on them. These are pretty. These are a great plant for the shade. And this little bed coming around here is just all Coreopsis. Got some native asters. Echinacea. There's another bed next to the house that I got. This is another coralberry. It's a cultivar of a snowberry, which gets a white berry on it. This is a pink cultivar. I think it's cotton candy or something like that. It's really pretty. It grows fast, but I think that's really gorgeous. And that little path I put in. This is kind of past its prime, but this is another really unutilized shrub in the garden. This is a Father Goa. It has beautiful blooms on it. It's in the witch hazel family, Hemimeliaceae, I believe that is, and it gets beautiful fall color. It grows slow, rarely needs trimmed. Pollinators like it. It's a win-win. Let's go around to the side. Okay, so here we are in the side. This is another female winterberry. Has some cuttings, dogwood cuttings growing here. Here's my Cornus Florida flowering dogwood. It's past its prime, but still looks pretty good. Down here I've got false Solomon's seal and some echinacea. Got more mayaples. I got some bleeding hearts and stuff. I know they're not native, but I guess I can't be a purist. Got some, that's mountain mint coming in there. That's a great pollinator attractant. Some more bugbane, some more euchera, ferns. This is kind of like another little woodland area. There's my shooting stars. Those are doing pretty good this year. I split them last year. Great little woodland plant there. They look nice with the phlox. More euchera, more echinacea. This is a white dogwood, but it didn't bloom this year. This is a summer sweet, Clethra alnifolia. This is a wonderful plant, cotton candy, or It's cotton candy, not cotton candy. Ruby spice, yes. I'm going to try and get some cuttings off this year. Here's some dwarf crested iris, another native ground cover that's wonderful. My Dutchman's breeches, which are pretty much done. I got partridge berry back there. This is, what is this? I forget. I'll have to come back to that one later. Anyway, you know, there's kind of a look. I got another nice little statue there. So this is the spring. This is all liatris. I think this is kind of too shady for it, so I might move them. But that's my native garden, and it's a work in progress. And every year I just keep planting more. I just got a shipment of plants in. I got the lead plant. I got Canada anemone, which is, I know, an aggressive native plant, but it's okay. I got it for a specific area, and I'll thin them out. And then I also got a swamp rose, which is Rosa palustris. And then I got a bladderwort back in the woodland garden. I should have showed you guys that when I went down the path. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tour. You know, as the season progresses, I'll do more updates. I did some more. I got some more trays going downstairs with some more seeds coming up, and my cuttings are still doing okay, some of them. So that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, share it, and I hope you have a great day. Plant native, it matters. Bye.